Hey everybody, welcome to Medling World. Today we are disembarking Royal Caribbean's wonder of the seas. It's never fun to have to get off the ship, but here's a little bit of information to help you for a good disembarkation. Come on in, check it out. So first and foremost, for our sailing, and for most Royal Caribbean sailings at the time of this recording, which is September 5th, 2025, you have a few options for breakfast. Breakfast starts at 6:30 and it ends at 8. You can have breakfast at the main dining room. You can have breakfast at Park Caf. You can have breakfast at the Bistro, Solarium Bistro. And of course, you have the Windjammer. Promenade Cafe also open if you want a little snack. Your drink package will work while you're still on board, even on the last day, the last hour or so for breakfast if you wanted something special, or even a little Bloody Mary in the morning before you leave. Beverage package is still active. So, you need to be out of your stateroom by 8 a.m., which is pretty generous for most cruise ships. Most cruise ships, they want you out of there much earlier than that, so that's pretty cool. But for us, it's the last morning. We just want to get ready, get out, and just get back home because there's really nothing going on in the ship besides having a breakfast and then coming off. So on the last day before disembarking, you will get these tags. This is an option that you can use for disembarking. You can put these tags around your bag. You fill out the proper information, and they will store your bags. You would have to put them outside your stateroom door by 10 p.m. and then they have they have the crew come around and they just collect all the bags. So what we do is we don't choose to put the luggage out. For some people that might be convenient. Maybe you have a big party. You just have bags you don't want to literally lug around with you on the ship in the morning of disembarking. What we do is self-disembarkation. We just carry our own luggage off. We start packing up the night before. This morning we're just doing the final touches, and we just bring our suitcases with us. We usually bring them right to where we're going to have breakfast. We have breakfast and then we just go off the ship. That's another option. Now, if you are going to use the tags, I don't know if you guys can see that. They kind of have staging areas where you can go and you can hang out and wait for your color, number, however they want to coordinate. It looks like numbers mostly here on Royal. It's just kind of to stagger the guests around, and not everybody's trying to leave at once. But if you are self-assistance, which means you're just taking your own bags, you have the first option to get off the ship. And that's why we do it. We just, on the last day, we just want to, it's time to go, unfortunately. And we just want to get off and get moving on with our day, get home, get unpacked, and get back onto all the things that we need to take care of. So what happens is when they do store all the luggage, it's an area where they have all of the luggage. I can't record in there because it's kind of a security area. So another reason with the staggering is if they had everybody try to go in there and grab all their luggage at the same time, it would be so busy that it would be disorganized. And then everybody would be trying to get off the ship at the exact same time. So they do stagger it. They'll get to a point, usually around maybe even 8:30 sometimes, where they've kind of got caught up, depending how many people have self-disembarked, self-assisted themselves out, and the crowd starts to dwindle down what's left. Then they'll just call everybody. They'll just say, all right, now everybody can go. So it's going to vary between your crews. How many people are on the ship? Is it a full ship? Is it half? Right now, there's not many half ships. Mostly all the ships you're cruising on now are right near capacity. So I just wanted to give you all that information. I know it's kind of boring, but somebody might really want to understand that because it does make it a lot easier if you understand the process. You don't want to think about it when you're on a cruise, honestly. You just want to think about, I'm having fun, I'm going to the pool, I'm going to go eat, I'm having some Sorrentos. That's all the fun stuff. But every cruise has a day where it begins, and you never want to think about the day it ends. And unfortunately, that's it. But don't forget, the day you get off the cruise, it's the next closest day, Now you're working on your next cruise. So you just start to plan the next one. Cruising is great if you like it. This is just going to be a quick video. We're going to show you what we get to eat. We'll show you the process of us getting off. We'll check the lines. Let's see how busy it is. First thing is, so Roberta, the elevators are full. We waited there. Elevators are coming full. I mean, everybody's leaving. So I decided to, rather than me try to squeeze in with all the luggage and Roberta and them and everybody else, I'm just taking the stairs. We decided we're going to eat at Park Caf. This is kind of where we usually eat breakfast on our embarkation day. It's a little bit more limited with food, but it's also less busy. Most people choose a Windjammer, honestly. That's always busy. But Park Caf is, it's in Central Park. It's on the 8th deck. Variety is much less, I'm going to be honest, but it's good enough. Listen, I've been eating bacon and hash browns and eggs and everything for the last, since Monday. It's Friday for the last 4 nights. So I got no problem just having a quick breakfast. They have like breakfast sandwiches. And they have some Danish, some yogurts, things like that. So we'll just eat that on deck 8. It's kind of a midpoint. Let a lot of the people go down and clear those elevators by the time we're done eating. Hopefully it won't be as busy in the elevators. They might be coming around now. There they are. So I'm just gonna go this way. A lot of people trying to get on, but I'm gonna pop out and show you guys an option. Different kind of option. So that actually worked out pretty good because they were able to fit on, and I'm sure it stopped at a lot of stairs because a lot of decks because I walked down the stairs and I still made it at the same time as them. Now you get at least, if you haven't seen the other videos that we've made, we have one for every day. Coco Key, we have a separate vlog on that. But you can see Central Park's beautiful. Although no more duck hiding in Central Park, which is a little bit disappointing, but I do understand because they're trying to protect all these plants. If you're in the duck, like looking for ducks, this cruise was not very duck, I don't want to use the word duck friendly, but there was not a lot of them. We found maybe 2 or 3 the whole time. We hit a bunch, but sometimes you just get a vibe where a bunch of people are hiding ducks everywhere. This cruise, not so much. But we're just gonna hang out here, grab something to eat, and then head our way down. I'm trying to find another spot because it was raining last night, so all the chairs are wet. So I think we'll kind of come through here and find a spot. This is protected from rain up there, so it stays dry. Roberta, you got what, a chocolate croissant, a donut. They've improved this. I didn't go in and show it because I've shown it in my cruise already, but these used to all be all ready and made and you would just grab them. Now they make them to order, so they're much fresher. Because I remember before, they weren't great. I'm going to let you know. Jake already ate. He had a chocolate croissant. I'm going easy this morning. We're driving back to Orlando. A little over 3-hour ride. Just wanted to throw something in the stomach. I can't believe how much better these got. But now there's going to be an announcement. I'll let you listen to it. He's probably going to tell you when you can leave the ship.
Good morning, ladies
Let's just
and
listen
gentlemen.
together
Welcome to Miami.
as I eat.
At this time, we invite guests holding red tags, the KID program, guests participating in our self-assist express departure program, and guests with luggage tags number 1 to 7 to proceed to the gangway located on deck number 5 forward and midship. Please have your seatbelts card in hand when exiting the ship. On behalf of the captain, officers, and crew, we would like to thank you for cruising with Royal Caribbean on board the Wonder of the Seas. We wish you a second pleasant journey home.
Well, guys, just to let you know, you heard what he said. It's 7:40. That to me, from previous cruises, that's kind of late. Sometimes you get off a lot earlier than that, but again, it all depends on. They do the local authority inspection, as they like to say, you know.
Yeah.
But it did say the self-assistance, we can go, and then I think it was 1 through 7, those tags I showed you. We had like what did we have, 49 or something? So it can take a while. 59. So we would be waiting a while. Now listen, I don't know how strict they are. I don't think that
It's just the luggage is not gonna be there.
Your luggage might not be ready in that
Yeah.
holding area, so.
So if you have a flight,
Hang on, Roberta.
so if you have a flight or a train or anything like that that's a time frame, just make sure that you plan accordingly, so that way you're not late.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they just started like disembarking, so
Yeah, it's 7:40 and it's 1 through 7.
yeah. So if you have a late one, just plan accordingly. That's all.
Tons of people do the self-assistance, they call it here.
Depending how many luggage you have.
I mean, the elevators were packed with people with luggage, so yeah, it all depends on your party, you know. If you know you have a bad back, whatever the reasons are, everybody has their own reasons. One other thing I wanted to mention, I did mention that beverage package will work, and it does. But here at Park Caf, on this ship, some of the other ships they do have specialty beverage, but at this one they only have included beverage. So if you were looking to use your beverage package, you'd have to go to the main dining or, you know, promenade, something like that. And you can use it up, I guess, till 8, right? Because that's when technically they're open to. They need you to get off the ship, right? It's important because you always remember when you're coming to embark, you cannot embark the ship until it's totally clear. So it is important to get off the ship in a timely manner. I chose just to utilize the stairs again, but we hit the button, the elevator came. It was still pretty full. But Roberta and Jake were able to fit in, so I have no problem using stairs. I use stairs most of the time anyway when I'm on a cruise. Hey man, I'm 51, man. I'm Gen X, man. I gotta keep myself in good shape, especially on a cruise eating, man. I gotta burn that off. But anyway, we're heading down. Promenade, number 5. So guys, yeah.
Iván, no es por aquí.
You get a few people just kind of lingering around, waiting for other friends and stuff to come off together.
Están diciendo la gente por ahí.
But yeah, there's Roberta and Jake right in front of me, so looks like we're gonna be able to get off fairly easy. Goodbye, wonder of the seas. I do just want to show you one
Jake,
thing.
we found something.
Look, there's just for you.
Look what we found.
Oh, wait a minute. Wow. And just to show you, look, you pretty much walk right off right now. So we're gonna walk off here in a minute. I wanted to show you the promenade Caf quickly. So it looks like they do have a very orderly fashion here. Everybody just kind of waiting for their turn. One last look. Yeah, see, so people are lined up there. Show you, because you can use your beverage package here, and they do have little snacks here too. But yeah, so you can get your last specialty drink, specialty coffee, Red Bull, whatever you want, and then the included drinks. Off the ship in 2 minutes. That was so easy. Very organized. There's several areas too along the deck 5 that you can get off the promenade deck where we just were. They had a couple different locations. At least 2 I saw. Yeah, 2 official. So that was cool. And we're off. I'll see you when we get outside, and we'll kind of wrap this up because I can't record through the immigration process, but I will say this. So I wait for Roberta and Jake. Now, when you go through immigrations now, if you have, they've been doing this now for several years, it's all face recognition as long as you have a passport. If not, and you're traveling with a birth certificate, it's a longer process. You got to get in a line, they have to physically check you, all your paperwork, IDs. So I suggest anybody that's cruising or traveling, get a passport. It's so much easier. It's definitely worth it. And guys, just like that, we are out of the entire area, the immigration area, luggage storage area. I wanted to mention something. You can take this chance if you want. It's just my information. Take it as you want. The luggage area, when I was talking about the numbers, Roberta, it seemed like all of the luggage was there.
At least all the numbers had luggage on it. We don't know if all are there, but the luggage numbers, like a lot of them was already there.
So I mentioned, they stagger the numbers. I think they do it more probably because they won't get a line to get off the ship.
It was very chill, but when we looked at towards the,
I couldn't record in there, that's why.
yeah, well, when we, like, before the ship was like less people. But after the ship checking and coming out, there was a lot of people in there.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
So, up to you if you want to risk it, and if you're number 49 or 50 and they call 1 through 8, if you want to take a chance, because they don't ask you when you're leaving, they just want you to see your card when you get off the ship. Your luggage might already be there. I wanted to show you guys, well, they do have an organization with the elevator. They actually have crew members running the elevator, but look at the line. There's our buddy Mike. We hung out with him. Dee Dee, friends from the cruise. We'll catch up with them later. They're friends. They're local from where we live. Look at the line. All right, we get in the line and we get up in the elevator. In a way, I'm going to say something. In a way, it is long, but it's organized because they have the crew members here, Roberta, that work for the port, and they're controlling the elevator rather than people fighting and trying to get up. So it is what it is. We're going to get in line and then we're going to go. I'm going to show you at least, guys, the pricing here for if you park in a Royal Caribbean garage. It's $35 per night.
We're trying to scan it, but it doesn't work.
So it's a little different. Yeah, we're trying to look like a self-kiosk, but we'll probably pay. We'll just hand it to the attendant, I guess, on the way out.
Yeah.
But it's per night, not per day. Port Canaveral, they actually charge you for the day. So we'll see. I will say one thing, guys. That the elevator, it looked really bad. Like, oh my gosh, look at the line for this. It was very organized. Everything in this port has gotten so much better since the last time we were here. Very good. Very good port experience. I mean, for us, we do prefer Canaveral only because it's closer to our house, but PortMiami was excellent, man. It was very, very organized. Guys, thank you so much for watching Medling World along this journey of our 4-night cruise on Royal Caribbean Wonder of the Seas. Please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. And last but not least, see ya!